Morning, everyone. Thought I'd do a little bit of a gear. Show you guys the gear I got. This is all my gear I'm going to need for my hike without the food. I don't have the food yet, but anyway, I just thought I'd do a little video of my gear. We'll go ahead and start over here. This is going to be my hiking clothes. Um, just a shirt, a pair of pants that are convertible to shorts. Got that. Also have a pair of shorts. That'll be used for mostly for camp clothes, but possibly to hike in as well. My base layer, just a set of long johns, and a cap, and a pair of gloves for when it gets cold. My socks, the neoprene socks are in the middle. I'm still not sure whether I'm going to bring those or not. My two darn tough merino wool socks, which will be used for hiking socks. And I'm also going to have another pair of wool socks that will be just for camp, in camp and to sleep in. I just didn't throw those on there. My bear bag, my food bag. It's a Z-Packs bear bag kit. This is the actual bag itself. A rock sack to help you throw the line up over the tree, and the line for it, 50 feet of line for it. Then we go to my pack cover. Made it myself. It's made out of silk poly nylon. Just goes over my pack. My water kit with my Sawyer squeeze, my dirty water bag, a plunger to back flush the kit, and then the adapter for the water bottle. I'll be using smart water bottles. I'll have two 1 liter smart water bottles with me, and then a smaller one that I'll carry on the front of my pack. Continuing on, my first aid kit and my TP, which will all go in that little bag right there and be carried up on my hip belt. The waterproof case for my Garmin Verb, which I'm using to film right now. Also the tripod and holder for the Garmin Verb. Portable keyboard, a Bluetooth keyboard that I'll be using to keep my blog updated, and a battery bank. This is the Acre. I can't remember how big it is, but it will, once it's fully charged, it will charge my iPhone 7 times from 0 to 100%. And then the cords that go with that. My compass. Highly recommend taking a compass with you and learning how to use it. My black diamond headlamp. Love this headlamp. Bright. It's real bright. It has red, green, and blue light settings. Also a strobe setting, and you can adjust the brightness of it just by sliding your hand up and down the side of it. A buff. Very important. Buff has many uses. So there's my buff. This is my top quilt. It's a Snugpak jungle blanket that I modified and sewed a foot box into the bottom of it. So that's that. This right here is my tarp, which will be carried on the outside of my pack. You see it wraps all the way around. In the middle here is my bug net for my hammock that I'll have with me for at least part of the trip. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it for the whole trip, but we'll see how that goes. Once it gets cooler out, you don't really need the bug net. Underneath here is my pillow that I made myself. A head net for the bugs. Works really well. It just goes over your head to keep the bugs out of your face. This right here is my rain kilt that I'll be using. That is a ultralight adventure equipment rain kilt. My outdoor research rain jacket, the Helium 2. Love that thing. It's light, packable. As you can see, it just packs right down in there, and you just leave it in your pack like that. Moving up, my stakes for my tarp and my hammock tree straps are all inside this double-ended stuff sack there. All right, coming over here underneath my sandals, my Zero Shoe sandals, which I will be hiking in. Then I have my butt pad, just something to sit on. Very important. Everybody that I've seen videos on highly recommends carrying one of those, just so you have something you can throw down on the ground to sit on. My puffy jacket, my down jacket. Another outdoor research. Can't remember what style it is, but that's my puffy jacket in there for when it gets cold. Coming around to here, we'll go here. This is my underquilt, King Outfitters underquilt. But it's self-explanatory. It goes underneath the hammock to keep you warm. My cook kit, my Snow Peak titanium pot, 750 mLs. Comes with a lid. This is the hot lips that you put on the edge of the pot so you can drink right out of it. Drink your coffee or your tea or whatever you're going to drink out of it. My spork, I've got an extra long one since I will be cooking my meals in quart freezer bags so I can get down inside there. I did a little bit of change up with the stove. I'm going to try the smaller one. This was also made by Sean Hearn. It's a Sinuse can. It's basically the same as the stove I showed you before. And my fuel bottles. Just using heat for my fuel. I'll be carrying these 2 fuel bottles and refilling them as I need to when I get into town. And of course, my backpack's in the middle. My ULA Circuit backpack. On it I have my camera holder. That's where my camera will be mounted. I like it because it actually you can actually pull the camera off. I don't know if I can do it with one hand, but anyway, that comes out so you can take your camera off the holder when you want to. My safety whistle, and this is this is a little Leatherman I picked up. It's got a pair of scissors in it. It's got tweezers, a knife, screwdriver, and a bottle opener. So I think that's all I'm going to need, and it's probably just going to stay clipped right there. So it's easily accessible. And my Hiking Bear trekking poles. Love these things. They're carbon fiber. They're real lightweight. And on the one trekking pole, I have a mount for the camera as well. So I can mount the camera on my trekking pole. It's kind of like a modified hiker selfie stick. But that's it. That's all I'm going to be taking with me. Like I said, I'll add food and water when I get ready to go out. Probably carrying 3 to 4 days worth of food with me, and like I said, I'll have 2 1-liter smart water bottles and then a smaller one that will mount here on my pack, so I can have it accessible to drink. But that's about it. Sorry for being in the bedroom, but the bed was the only place big enough I had to lay everything out so you could see it. All right, and I'm sure you'll see some of this gear in use. Like I said, I'll be wearing some of it, and I'll take like the rain kilt out and the rain jacket and the puffy jacket out at some point so you can see it. You've already seen the hammock set up. So anyway, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Till next time.